Everyone, today Jesus turns water into wine. On the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and Jesus' mother was there. Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. And when the wine ran out, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no wine." Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does that have to do with me or with you? My hour hasn't come yet." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now, 6 stone water jars used for Jewish purification rituals were standing there, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to them, "Fill the jars with water." And they filled them to the brim. He said to them, "Now draw some out and take it to the head waiter." So they took it. And when the head waiter tasted the water that had become wine, he didn't know where it came from, although the servants who had drawn the water knew. So the waiter called the groom, and he said to him, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and then the inferior wine after the guests have become drunk. But you've kept the good wine until now." Jesus did this, his first sign, in Cana of Galilee, and revealed his glory, and his disciples put their trust in him. So I want you to imagine that you are the head waiter or the host of this wedding, this party, where they've run out of wine. This is a kind of an embarrassing situation. It's your job and you failed. He's thinking, I'm supposed to provide enough. This is my responsibility. What is this rabbi and his 12 buddies doing here? Are they really on the guest list? Is that why we're out of wine? And then, right, you're already frustrated at yourself and the situation. And then imagine that this problem that you were supposed to deal with gets solved and you don't even know how. He is not happy when he goes to talk to the groom, who he probably thinks is responsible for bringing in this other wine. Right? Well, why were you holding out on me? Why are you serving the good stuff now? If I had known you had this, we could have served it sooner. Do you ever feel like you are the one that's responsible for making everything happen? Right? If this is going to go right, then it's got to be on me. I think very often when we feel that way, it comes from a mindset of scarcity. Right? I know there's not enough, so I've got to make do with what we've got. But what if in those moments, Christ is working behind the scenes, providing an unexpected, unexplainable abundance? Now, I know some people are often lacking what they need, and everything doesn't always just work out. And I also know that no one is free of our responsibilities in this life. But can you have faith that there's good happening, even if you don't know about it? That God is at work, even if God doesn't show up and reassure you exactly how things are going to be fixed and when? Today, can you trust that if you're running dry, you don't always have to be the one to fill yourself back up? This abundance is bigger than you. It's bigger than your effort. You don't have to know where it comes from to know that the wine is good.